Welcome back. Here's the CNBC TV18 exclusive. Banking sources tell us that banks have sought legal opinion on that 54,389 crore rupee offer made by the Ruias yesterday. Ritu Singh with the details. Ritu, your sources have told you that?
Well, the short answer is no. The bid from Ruias cannot be considered at this point of time. The only caveat is if the Ruias move the court and the court directs the lenders to take an action in this matter, will they do so? But for now, they're sticking with ArcelorMittal Nippon Steel's offer, which is 42,000 crore rupees plus another 8,000 crores of capital infusion. The legal advisors have told the banks that acceptance of Ruias' offer, even if it's higher, will be in violation of the current laws for various reasons. First, the Section 12A that they've cited, which allows withdrawing of insolvency proceedings, is not applicable because there's a clear caveat that says you can only withdraw proceedings before expressions of interests have been invited, which in this case was October of last year. And even if one were to argue that the law came into existence after Ruias were taken to court, then one could also argue, say the legal sources, that it does not apply to Ruias' case at all. Secondly, if the Ruias are able to gather money to repay the lenders after 2 years of being in default, should not that be seen as a willful default on part of the Ruias? So that is another reason that was cited by the lawyers to the bankers when they advised them not to accept this offer. For this and various other reasons, including showing no clear source of funds, it is extremely unlikely that the bankers will go ahead with this offer. In fact, we understand that the letter of intent has already been given to ArcelorMittal, and that petition will be moved in NCLT for the final acceptance of the offer today.
All right. Thanks so much for that, Ritu. Well, earlier today, we spoke to Mr. Shardul Shroff. Let's hear out what he had to tell us.
The proposal that they have put forward and the press release is really not kosher, that it doesn't fall, it's not acceptable under the provisions of the IBC. If you had the money to pay off the entire creditors and declare yourself as solvent, then the point made that you were then a willful defaulter will hold good, because if you had the capacity to pay or to raise monies to pay, and why did you not do so for a period of 1.5 years, is a very potent argument. So my belief is that this proposal of Ruias is not kosher.
Okay, get into a break then. Up next, we'll get you a chat with Ajay Piramal, the chairman of Piramal Enterprises, on NBFC's State of the Economy. Stay tuned.